To get started with the hexagonal thinking template, first search bit.ly chem with Unity, and that will take you to this Google Drive where the starter project that you want is right here in the middle, Hexagonal Thinking Starter Package. So you can just download that. For me, it goes in the downloads folder. So here for me it's in the downloads folder, and I'll just look at it. I don't need to open it. I just need to see there it is. So now I'm opening Unity Hub. Yours probably is blank here. Start a new project, upper right corner. Use your most recent Unity editor version. I'm now using Unity 6, but if you have Unity 2022 or 2023, that's fine, it'll work. Choose Universal 2D Core, and you'll need a project name. I always put mine on the desktop. That's the default location for me. And then create project. Click the button. This may take some time. Depending on the speed of your computer, may take a few minutes. So don't be impatient. So this is what came up when I loaded Unity 6. Yours may look slightly different. It's okay. Up at the top, click Assets, Import Package, Custom Package, and find the downloaded starter package that you got from the Google Drive. Click it and open it. What should come up is a big long list of things that will help you make a hexagonal project. So then just say import. If you get this warning, then just say yes, and for these and other files, this is coming up for me because I'm now using Unity 6 and the original scripts were written in Unity 2022. But shouldn't be a problem. It'll just update it to the latest format. If this pops up for you, TMP is used in this project. You just need the essentials. You don't need the examples and extras. So import TMP essentials. And then you can click this X here. And we're ready to go. So at the bottom you can see now there's a lot more assets that came out of the starter package you downloaded from the Google Drive. And at this point you need a scene. This scene is blank. So go up to the top, say File, say Open Scene, open the Scenes folder, and why don't we choose Hexagon 18. Okay, these are all valid scenes to use, but let's start with the simplest one. And it should look like this. So here we are in Scene View. You can click the next tab over, which is Game View, and it looks like this. So if you can read the text, it says replace this text using CSV document. So first we'll just press play here at the top, and you'll see what does it look like, what does Unity do. And this is in the maximized view here, but you see it replaced the generic text with specific text and some pictures. So I'll press stop now. So what I'm going to show you now is how Unity reads the data. So over here on the left, this is called the hierarchy. There's a game object called CSV Reader. So the letters CSV stand for comma separated values, and it's a way of saving data from a spreadsheet. So here I'll click that, and now look on the right and see that there is a line here that says Excel Data CSV, and the one you just saw was fruits and vegetables. So if you click or double click that, Excel should come up. And this is what it looks like in Excel or whatever spreadsheet program you have. There are 18 items in the list. That was because we're using Hexagon 18. That was the maximum number of hexagons that could be filled. Before we start modifying, File, Save As. I'm hoping that the location will be here at the top. It is the Hexagons Project Assets folder. So if yours is like mine, it'll be as trivial as clicking that location and saying CSV trial or whatever you want to call it, and say save. This warning will probably come up. This is the comma separated values. That's what you need for Unity. Just say yes. So now we can modify this trial version without fear. So I think the simplest thing is just to take 11 to 18 and delete. You need to save that, which could be just as simple as clicking the icon, because we're saving the trial. This warning comes up again. Yes. And now we can go back to Unity. Right now, the CSV reader is still reading CSV fruits and vegetables, the original. But I'm hoping you'll see your CSV trial document down here in the Assets folder. If you can't see it, make sure you're on Project tab. You might be on Console tab. You need to click Project tab. And then there's an Assets folder down here, which should be default. So take the CSV trial, click it, and drag it so it replaces CSV fruits and vegetables. So now we should be reading the new data, which is just shorter. Once again, press play. And now you see that instead of the full 18, we only have 10. Press stop. So I encourage you to make a different modification of the spreadsheet. Maybe type some new things in here. So you can be creative, do whatever you like. You cannot exceed 18. So you can type in some words now, and then I'll show you, after you've experienced that, I'll show you how do we get pictures in there. So here we are back in Unity. To add pictures, you need this Picture Manager game object. So go ahead and select it, and then you can see to the left there's a gray triangle. Click that. And you see there's picture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this allows you to put pictures onto the tiles. There's 3 steps to this process. One is to actually get the image into the project. Step 2 is to assign that image to one of these game objects here. And 3 is to modify the spreadsheet so that it knows to put a picture in. So any images you want to use should go in this pictures folder right down here. If you open it, there's already some pictures there, and we can easily add more. So here I'll just do a web search for walnut and probably choose images since I'm looking for a picture. Okay, so there's some nice pictures. They don't have to be big. I will use snipping tool to grab one. Okay, that looks decent there. Boom. So there's my image. The difficult part is saving it in the right folder. So I'll click the save. And I have to find the right folder. So for me, this is Hexagons 1. Assets folder. And then I should see this subfolder for pictures. So open that. And there's all the pictures we just saw in Unity. And now I've added walnut. So here, going back to Unity, you see now I have a walnut image. That's step 1. Put any pictures you want in the pictures folder. So now I will need to assign the walnut to one of these pictures here. If I click picture 1 and go to the right, you can see there's something called a sprite. That's the image for picture 1, and it is plant. So here's plant. That's picture 1. Likewise, picture 2 is sunshine. Sunshine. Picture 3 is volt fruit. Picture 4 does not have a sprite. So this is where we can assign picture 4 to be walnut. Again, click walnut, drag to the location marked sprite, drop it there, and that's it. Now picture 4 is walnut. Going back to the CSV trial, yours probably looks different. But if we want to use pictures, we can just type them in as picture. I would number them. And now we have a picture 4, which is the walnut. So you could be specific and say picture 4 is walnut. It'll work if you just say picture 1, but if you want to, for your own benefit, say what these pictures are, you can do that in the spreadsheet. Whoop. Okay, so as long as you title it picture, you can't just title it walnut because then it'll think you want the word walnut. But if you say picture and then walnut, it'll know you want a picture from the picture manager. Save this. And now when we go back to Unity, we should be able to see the walnut as well as the other 3 pictures on the tiles. And there they are. Beautiful, huh? Walnut, plant, bolt fruit, sunshine. There we go. So that's how you use pictures. Again, the 3 steps. Have to have the picture in this picture folder. Have to use one of these game objects here and assign it. You can see picture 5 is not assigned. And then in Excel or your spreadsheet, you make sure you reference pictures in your list. And that's all there is to it.